seat. So again, it can be cross-legged or legs can be out. Again, using a prop or a cushion. If you would prefer to lie down, obviously that is an option for you as well. If not, just starting to place hands wherever feels good. So it can be on your knees, you can have one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. And then when you're ready, starting to draw your gaze down. And when you're ready, starting to close over the eyes. And start to draw your attention to your breath. Just noticing the quality of your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And just starting to deepen the breath now, so taking a few deep breaths in through your nose, filling your chest, expanding the rib cage and belly. And as you exhale, releasing fully out through your mouth. So just taking one or two more. With every exhale, just allowing the tension to release, maybe releasing the jaw. So maybe opening, closing your mouth. Just bringing yourself to being present. Being aware. And then start to bring the attention to your face, softening around your forehead, around your eyes and cheeks. Softening jaw, just relaxing the whole mouth, maybe allowing space between the lips. Maybe on your next breath in, start to roll the shoulders up towards your ears. And as you exhale, dropping them down. Good, sitting up nice and tall, so keeping length in the spine. So taking a quick body scan, are you holding on to any tightness in the body? So maybe it be the legs, the hips, your shoulders, the face. Just trying to soften a little more. Maybe using your breath to soften and release. Do our few rounds of kumbhaka breath, where you inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 4. So begin to exhale fully. begin to breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And exhale. Continue 5 rounds of this breath, taking your time. And keep softening and releasing on your exhale. Taking one more round of breath. And then just returning to normal rhythm of your breath. You can keep the eyes closed or open them. We're going to come into a neck stretch. So taking one deep breath in. And on your exhale, start to drop the right ear to right shoulder. So feeling stretched through left side. For a deeper stretch, reaching left arm out, bringing right hand onto the crown of the head. Take another 2 deep breaths. Then gently inhale, come back to your center, and exhale left ear to left shoulder. Staying here or reaching right arm out. Taking left hand to crown of head, drawing left ear further down. Taking 2 deep breaths. Then gently inhale, come back to your center. This time dropping the head back. So you might just do it slightly or you might draw it all the way back. So I find this part a bit sensitive, so just holding wherever you are just for 2 breaths and opening up the throat. And inhale, come back to your center, and as you exhale this time, chin to chest. And for a deeper stretch, interlinking the fingers, relaxing the elbows, drawing the chin further down. Taking 2 deep breaths. Feeling that stretch through the back of the neck. Then gently inhale, releasing, bringing hands back onto your knees. We're going to do seated cat-cow, so I'm just going to show you from this side. So on the inhale, you're simply going to start to lean forward, push, open your chest, start to look up. So then you're starting to arc the spine. As you exhale, curl the upper body. So you're pushing back into your shoulders, keeping the hands pressed onto the knees. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look up. And as you exhale, curl upper body. So just taking 3 more. Feel that stretch through your shoulder blades as you exhale. Taking 1 more. back to your center and just simply do a few circles, one direction and the other direction. So just taking your time, moving through, feeling maybe the stretch through your hips. And again, you might want to stop in a part where you feel a bit of a deeper stretch. And then just circle the opposite direction. And then gently come back to your center. Just start to interlace the fingers behind the back, or you can grab opposite elbow if it's easier. We're just going to inhale. Again, lengthen, so opening up through the chest. Reach it back. And then just swap sides. So bringing the hands in front of you. Interlace the fingers. Again, pushing into your shoulder blades. So feeling that stretch. Then gently release, slowly, starting to come on to your all fours, but we're going to come all the way back into our plank. So starting with a bit of core work. So the option is to stay in your tabletop position with knees on the mat. You can lift the legs here if you prefer, or if you want to come into your full plank, start to tuck the toes under, starting to lift the knees off the mat. Now you don't want to have the bum lifted in the air, you're trying to draw it down to your center. Start to press back through the heels, press through the hands, gaze forward. Start to draw the tummy in towards your spine. So you've got to breathe here. Taking 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then we'll all lower the knees down and gently come all the way to the mat. We're just going to do a little low cobra. Inhale. So you're going to bring palms forward. So bringing the shoulders underneath, your elbows, and start to press into the hands. Gently inhale, low cobra. Exhale. Now this time we're going to go into forearm plank. So you can untuck the toes. Start to come onto the knees. Again, you can stay here in this variation. Press out of your hands or start to untuck the toes. Again, draw the tummy down. Press out of the hands, gaze forward, and breathe. So we're going to hold for 5 breaths this time. Whew, feel that. Keep the legs nice and strong. And if the knees are on the mat, just keep pressing out of your hands. Keep drawing the tummy in. Taking 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then slowly lower the knees down. Gently untuck your toes. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. I'm going to do it one final time. So choosing your variation, knees on or off the mat. So pressing into the hands and lift. Draw your tummy in, gaze forward. Get the hard part out of the way quick. So taking 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then all lower the knees, gently, gently coming down into your low cobra. So relax. And if you want to bring the elbows a bit forward, it feels better on the lower back. Just take a moment, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, just simply lower the head down all the way to your mat. And you might want to bend the knees and just give the legs a little rock from side to side. And then gently, we're going to come into our puppy pose. So starting to tuck the toes under, gently come into your tabletop position. Keep the hips up nice and high. And this might feel nice after what we've just done. You start to walk the hands forward, keeping the hips where they are. Start to lower the upper body down. Now there's always an option to prop some cushions or pillows to keep or to put onto your head, so you can place your head on them. If it feels nicer, if you want to come all the way down, you can bring your chin to the mat. So you should feel that nice stretch through the armpit, maybe through the upper chest. Take 2 deep breaths. And slowly inhale, start to walk the hands back, so you're coming into your tabletop position, and we're going to come into a twist. So bring the left hand to the center of your mat. You're just going to start to bring the right hand around the right ear. So it's kind of in a kind of press up position, or your elbows out towards the side, and you're going to inhale. You're slowly going to twist the body towards your right. Maybe start to reach a bit further, then maybe start to reach the right arm all the way out, so extending it up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, you're going to start to bring the right hand underneath the left. And again, starting to bend the elbow, bring the right cheek to the mat. So we're twisting towards our left side. So the right hand is extended, staying with the fingertips pressed onto the mat, or you might start to lift the left arm all the way up. So coming into a twist. If you want to take a bind, wrap the left hand into the inner right thigh, so you're feeling through the left shoulder blade. Keep pressing out of the right hand. Take 2 deep breaths here. 1 more breath. And then exhale, slowly release it, gently placing hands back on the mat. Start to come back to your center, bring your right hand to the center of the mat this time. Start to bring the left hand behind the left ear. Take an inhale, slowly start to twist the body towards your left. And maybe reach it up a bit higher. Start to extend the left arm up, look up. And then exhale, left hand underneath the right. Start to bring the left cheek to the mat. Press through the left arm. Come onto your right fingertips, staying here or starting to extend the right arm up. Maybe taking the bind, wrapping the right hand onto the inner left thigh. So taking 2 deep breaths. 1 more breath. And then slowly start to come back to your center, coming into our downward facing dog. And again, if you don't want to do down dog, you can come into your child's pose, knees out wide, big toes together, forehead to the mat. So that's always an option, or bringing a prop onto the head, or else tuck your toes under, lift the knees, push the bum back towards your heels, fingertips are spread nice and wide, and when you're ready, starting to lift, pushing the hips and sitting bones up towards the ceiling. If you're in down dog, keep pressing through the heels, so pushing one heel towards the floor and the other, so feeling that stretch through hamstring, calves. Come back to your breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out through the nose or mouth. And relax the face. Soften the jaw. So if you're in your child's pose, gently come up and meet us in our downward facing dog. And we're all going to start to look between the hands. Start to bend your knees and slowly walk the feet towards the top of the mat. Coming onto the fingertips and then taking an exhale, bend the knees, forward fold, relax the head. Inhale, coming into your half lift, hands to shins. Lengthen that spine. And as you exhale, forward fold, relax the head. Once more, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. This time, come up to your standing. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms out. And we start to straighten through the legs, reach the arms all the way up. Looking up, and exhale, hands either side. Great, so we're going to come into a Sun Sal A, just coming in with a bit of a twist in between. So bringing the big toes together, heels slightly apart, and relax your shoulders, soften the face, bringing the hands either side of the body. So just noticing your feet resting against the mat, maybe rocking forward and back, Just feeling the mat. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in, start to reach the arms all the way out. Look up towards your thumbs. On your exhale, hinging forward, leading with a straight back. Knees are bent or straight, coming into a forward fold. This time we're going to come into a twist. So taking your left hand to the center of the mat, taking an inhale, come into a halfway lift. As you exhale, start to twist the body towards your right side. So both knees can be bent, hand can be on the lower back, or start to reach the right arm up. So we're just going to take 2 breaths here. If you're comfortable, you can start to straighten through the right leg. So you'll feel that deep stretch in the hamstring. Take 1 more breath. And then exhale, slowly bend both knees, swap hands, right hand to center of mat. Start to bring the left hand to the lower back. Taking an inhale, halfway lift, exhale, start to twist the body towards your left. Both knees bent, or start to straighten through the left leg. Extend the left arm up, take 2 deep breaths. Again, really feeling that twist through the spine. 1 more breath. And exhale, slowly placing both hands down. Take an inhale for your halfway lift. Hands to shins, lengthen. And as you exhale, start to plant the hands on the mat. Step back into your plank pose. So taking your time. Again, knees are on or off the mat just for 1 breath this time. Take a deep breath in. On our exhale, lowering our knees, chest and chin, elbows drawn back as you come all the way down towards your mat. Taking an inhale for a low cobra, pressing through the hands, gently lifting up, taking it slow, so low or a bit higher, depending on what feels good. Exhale, come all the way down. Now from here, start to bring the fingertips a few inches outside the mat. Take an inhale, you're going to start to bend the right knee, and gently press up, so low or maybe a bit higher. Start to look over your right shoulder. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, start to bend the left knee, looking over left shoulder. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, start to reset the palms under shoulders, tuck toes under. Gently lift the knees and come back into your child's pose or your downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Again, choosing what feels good. If you're in child's pose, again, you can use a cushion on the head. You can reach the arms out or bring them either side of the body and letting the shoulders relax. If you're in your downward dog, keep pushing the floor away and relax the head. Maybe nod the head yes, shake the head no. So taking 2 more breaths. If you're in your child's pose, gently come up and meet us in our downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under, lift the knees, push the weight back. And we'll all start to look between the hands, bend the knees, stepping the feet forward to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press up to your standing position, reach the arms all the way out, all the way up. And exhale, hands either side. Great, so we'll go a bit quicker this time. Inhale, flow with your breath, look up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, left hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, twist the body to your right, reach the right arm up. Just take 1 breath here. And exhale, fold it forward. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat. Bring the left hand to your lower back. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, twist the body towards your left. Reach right, left arm up. Take 1 breath here. And then exhale, fold it down. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins. On our exhale, plant the hands back or down and step back into your plank pose. Taking your time, knees on or off the mat, just taking one deep breath. And then exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, elbows drawn back, come all the way down. Taking an inhale for a low cobra, press hands into the mat, gently come up, soften your shoulders. Exhale down. Bringing the fingertips a few inches wide, start to bend the right knee, inhale, press up, gently look over your right shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, bending left knee, looking over left shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, tuck toes under, gently press up to your tabletop, choosing child's pose or your down dog for 5 breaths. Again, choosing your resting pose. If you're down dog, you might want to pedal out your feet, or you can keep your downward dog nice and steady. Again, if you're in child's pose, soften the face, keep pressing the bum back towards your heels. Taking 2 more breaths. If you're in child's pose, gently come up. Meet us in our downward facing dog. We'll all look between the hands, bend the knees, stepping the feet forward to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to your standing position, reaching the arms all the way up. This time on your exhale, interlink the fingers, start to come into our side body stretch. Reach the body over to your right side, press down through the left foot. Inhale, tummy strong as you lift all the way back up to center. And exhale, body over to left side, press down through your right foot. Inhale, gently come up. And exhale, hands either side. Great. Again, soften your shoulders, just relax the face. And we're going to come into our chair pose, Utkatasana. So coming to the top of the mat, big toes together, heels slightly apart. When you're ready, inhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands along the mat. Chair pose. So starting to almost sit back into that chair, so really trying to bend the knees, push the bum towards the back of the room. Hands are tired, bring them either side of the body. We're just going to take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly start to bring the hands through heart center. So you probably know where I'm going with this. Coming into a twist, take a deep breath in. On our exhale, start to bring the left elbow outside your right knee and pressing the hands together. So coming into a twist. Take a deep breath. Then slowly come back to your center, extend the arms up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, right elbow outside the left knee. Just 1 deep breath. And slowly come back to center. And exhale, forward fold. Start to come into your half lift. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, lengthen. And then exhale slowly, stepping it back into, so bring your right foot back, right knee down, coming into a low lunge. So slowly, just untuck the toes. Start to walk the left foot out towards the left side. So gently, start to just push the body forward. So we're just coming into your right hip flexor. Just taking a moment here. Taking a deep breath. When you're ready, slowly start to bring the left hand onto the left knee. And slowly, gently reaching the right arm up, coming into your low lunge. Reaching both arms up. Soften the shoulders. And breathe. Taking another deep breath in. And you're simply going to come into your twist. So bringing the right arm onto the right hand onto your left knee. Reach the left arm up, coming into your twist. Soften your shoulder. Taking another breath. And then reach the right arm forward. And slowly reach it all the way. And bring the right hand to your mat. Extend the left arm up, so coming into a twist. Now if you feel you're compromised in the hips, you can just move the left foot further out to your left side. If the floor is too far away from you, use your prop, so cushion or block, and so you're not too far down. So coming into a twist, so the left hand can be either on the lower back or reach the left arm up. Taking 2 deep breaths. One more breath. And then slowly bring that left hand onto the mat. Start to move your prop out to the side if you have it. Start to tuck the right toes under. Lift that right knee and move the left foot back to meet the right inner plank. So knees on or off the mat. Taking 1 breath. And then all lower, all the way down, knees, chest, chin, coming all the way to your mat. Resetting the palms under the shoulders, press into the feet, gently lift for your little cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, untuck your toes, and gently press up through your tabletop, choosing child's pose or your down dog, just for 3 breaths this time. So coming back to your breathing. If you're in your child's pose, gently come up and meet us in our downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, pushing bum back towards the heels and up. And then we'll all look between the hands, bend the knees, stepping the feet forward to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to your standing. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, hands down. I'm just going to come straight into the other side, no twists. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time start to step the left foot back and the left knee down. So just coming onto your fingertips for a moment, start to tuck or to untuck the toes and just start to push the hip forward. So just kind of feeling into the hips. Just take a breath or two. And then when you're ready, slowly start to bring the right hand to the right knee and push yourself slowly up to your low lunge. So gently, gently start to bring the left arm up, maybe the right arm. So you might come more upright, prop the knee if you need to, if it's a bit sore on the knee joint. Soften your shoulders. Soften the face. Taking one more breath. And then coming into a twist. So bringing the left hand onto your right knee and gently rotate that right arm back. So you're twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Taking 2 deep breaths. Then slowly start to reach the left arm out in front and start to bring that left hand to the mat again, or you can use your cushion or prop. So you bring the left hand. If you need to move the right foot out further, do to come into our twist. So reaching right arm to the lower back or reaching it all the way up towards the ceiling. And breathing into the side body, breathing into the rib cage. 2 more breaths. And then slowly start to bring the right hand to the mat, moving prop to the side. Untuck the toes, gently reach that right foot back to meet the left in your plank. Taking 1 breath. And then all exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, elbows draw back, come all the way down. Taking an inhale, gently, your low cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, untuck toes. Reset, hands under your shoulders and press back to your child's pose or down dog. This time taking a nice 5 breaths. So again, just softening the face. So taking 2 more breaths wherever you are. If you're in child's pose, gently come up. Meet us in our downward facing dog, taking your time. And we'll all start to look between hands, bend the knees, stepping the feet forward to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to your standing position, reach it all the way up. And exhale, hands either side. Alright, so we're going to come into a forward fold, so wide-legged forward fold. So you're coming to the long edge of your mat. And have your prop handy if you need it. So starting to take an inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, gently hinging forward, so the knees can be nice and bent, or you can straighten through the legs. If you have a prop, you can use your prop to keep the hands on, so you're not going too far down. Or if you want, you can bring the hands onto the mat and walk them back towards the arches of your feet. So you're feeling that stretch through the inner thighs. Again, just choosing your limits. So wherever you are, allow the head to feel heavy. So relax the head and just sigh it out. So you're going to just take 3 or 4 more breaths here. So relax the jaw. Taking 2 more breaths. Then gently from here, start to bring the hands to your hips. Start to bend the knees. And we're going to come up to your standing position. Head is last to come up. So press through the feet strongly. Gently, gently start to lift yourself all the way up. And gently coming to the top of your mat. So we're going to do 1 standing balance before we come to the floor. So we're going to do kind of a twisted tree variation. So you're going to, I'm just going to have a bit of wall space available for me again. So I'm going to start with grounding down through the left foot. Now I'm going to start to draw the right knee in towards the chest. So again, you might need to use your wall space. So I'm just going to demonstrate this side. So we're going to draw the right knee in towards our chest. And you're going to bring the left hand onto the right knee, and again we're coming into a twist, so keep grounding down through that left foot. So you're going to inhale, lengthen the body first. As you exhale, start to reach the right arm back. Now you can gaze forward. If you're very comfortable, you can start to gaze over your right hand, towards your right hand. Again, you can use your wall space to do it if need be. If you're very comfortable, you can start to grab the foot. For those people that are with me a while, and they might want to straighten through the leg and reach back. Okay, but that is not the goal of the pose. It's really focusing on our balancing and getting into the twist. Simply extending the leg is getting more into leg work. So just have a bit of fun with it. So play around with it. So just going to hold for another 2 breaths. One more breath. And then just with control, just gently coming back to your center. Oh, shake it out. Really feel that in the legs. So coming to the opposite side. So you're going to ground down through that right foot. Again, use the wall space if you need it. Drawing the left knee in towards your chest. Start to bring the right hand onto the left knee. And then slowly from here, start to rotate that left shoulder blade back. Start to reach the left hand out. So you might just keep staring in front of you if you're very comfortable. You can start to move your gaze over towards your left side. If you want more of a challenge, you can grab the foot with the right hand and start to extend the leg. So wherever you are, holding it for about 4 more breaths. And lifting out of that right hip. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And slowly come back to your center. Release the legs. Well done. Coming towards our mat. So whatever way you need to get there. So we're going to come into Janu Shirshasana. So kind of winding down the practice now. It was actually quite tough. I love twists, but yeah, that seemed quite tough this morning. So every class differs. Some are easier than others for people. Start to extend the left leg out. We're going to bring the sole of the right foot in and the right knee out. Now you can see I've already propped myself up to give myself a bit of traction in the hips to hinge forward. If you have your strap, start to bring it around your left foot. Coming onto the left fingertips, relax the shoulders down. So we're going to come into a forward fold. So taking an inhale, and as you exhale, slowly hinge forward. So you might just go as far as here, that's fine. If you want to take it a step further, you can walk the hands down the strap. If you need to bend the knee, bend the knee. Just make sure your foot is nice and flexed. Relax your head whenever you've found your edge. So you might feel this on the side of the right side of the lower back. That's normal. So again, you're stretching out your lower back and you're stretching into the hamstring. So just taking a couple of deep breaths here. Soften the face. I always find with these forward folds, people tend to tense the face to try and lean forward. Just relax. Taking 2 more breaths. Then slowly start to move your strap away. Gently come back up onto the fingertips. We're just going to do a counter pose. So bring the right hand behind you. Start to come onto the right knee. So we're just coming into a chest opening, heart opening. Start to come onto the right knee, come onto the left foot and start to push the hips up and reach the left arm back. Again, that should feel nice. So the front body, take a breath here. And exhale, slowly coming down. Nice, so we're going to come into a twist. So bring the right foot back onto the mat, your left leg is still extended. You're going to bring the right fingertips behind you. Inhale, start to extend the left arm up And as you exhale, start to hook the left elbow around your right knee. So you're twisting the body towards your right. So gently soften your shoulders down, flex that left foot towards you. Take 2 deep breaths. One more breath. And exhale, slowly release. Just gently twist towards your left, just to neutralize the spine. Nice, and so we're going to swap legs. So extend the right leg out, bring the sole of the left foot in, and the left knee out. Start to bring your strap around your foot, coming onto the left fingertips, soften through your shoulders. And bring your right fingertips behind you this time. Take an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, gently hinging forward, walking the hands up the strap. Soften the face, relax the head. And breathe into the stretch. So taking 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly starting to move the strap away. Start to come on to your left hand. So we're going to again open up through the chest, counter pose. Start to come on to the left knee and the right foot. So pushing yourself up. Start to reach the right arm all the way out and push the hips up. So feeling that nice stretch through the front body. Taking 1 more breath. And exhale, slowly release down. Well done. Starting to come into our twist, so keep the right foot where it is, keeping the left foot placed on the mat. Coming onto the left fingertips, inhale, reach that right arm up. So we're going to twist to our left, exhale, start to hook the elbow around the knee and gently look over to your left. So if you want more of a twist, which I should have said on the opposite side, is you can bring the elbow outside the left knee and twist a little deeper into the spine. But whatever feels good, keep the right foot nice and flexed. Soften the face. Taking 1 more deep breath. And then slowly releasing, just gently twisting towards the opposite side, towards your right. And then gently coming back to your center. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana, so bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide. So you might need to bring your feet further forward, or if you want more of a deeper stretch, you start to walk the heels towards your bum. Start to bring the hands around the feet, or you can bring them onto the ankles and use your elbows to coax your knees out. So wherever you are, take a deep breath in, look up, and as you exhale, hinge forward. So you might start to feel that nice stretch through the inner thighs and hips, soften the face. Relax your shoulders. And then slowly, slowly starting to gently come up. And you're going to come all the way onto your backs. So just taking your time to get there. Start to roll all the way back and draw the knees in towards your chest, giving the body a hug. And you're just going to come into any variation of happy baby pose. So you start to draw your knees out towards the sides and draw them in towards you. So that's a variation. We're coming into the full variation. Draw the heels up towards the ceiling. Start to maybe grab the outsides or the insides of the feet and draw the knees towards the armpits. And you might just rock from side to side. Again, either grabbing the knees or grabbing the feet. So maybe just taking 1 or 2 deep breaths in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. So we're going to be coming into our relaxation, our Shavasana, well deserved. If there is any other poses you would like to do now before you come into it. Otherwise, release the feet, draw the knees in towards chest one more time. And then slowly start to make your way to your Shavasana, your relaxation. So grabbing any comfortable socks, blankets, cushions, pillows. And when you're there, just allowing the breath to deepen for a moment. So you're just taking 1 or 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So letting the legs go out nice and wide, letting the arms go out nice and wide so there's space between the armpits. Maybe tuck the chin in slightly, so allowing length in the back of the neck. And then starting to bring your awareness down. Starting with the tops of the feet. Allowing them to soften. Softening the ankles, shins and calves. Relaxing your knees and your thighs. Softening the bum cheeks. And releasing your lower back. Softening middle back and around your rib cage. Softening upper back and around your chest. So maybe taking a final deep breath into the chest. And on your exhale, allowing the upper body to soften deeper into your mat. Softening your shoulders. Softening the arms, elbows, forearms and wrists and fingers. Softening your throat. relaxing and softening your jaw. Relaxing the cheeks, around your ears, relaxing the eyes, softening the space between the eyebrows, and softening the forehead. So gently starting to draw awareness back into your room. back into the body. So you can choose to stay in Shavasana a little longer, or you can start to gently bring small movement into the body, maybe wriggling your fingers and toes. Taking another breath in, start to reach the arms over the head, taking a full body stretch. Then gently start to draw the knees in towards your chest, giving the body a hug, and then rocking over to either side, just allowing the body just to feel heavy for a moment. Just taking a moment to notice how you're feeling. And then slowly, when you're ready, beginning to press yourself up to a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed. Draw your hands to your heart center. Just taking our 3 deep breaths to seal our practice. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Taking 2 more, breathing in. And exhale. Final big breath in. And exhale. And we'll bow our head to our hands. And we'll say namaste. Namaste.